So the signs, the things that you should look out for with your friends are things like crying, maybe getting angry when you don't expect them to, withdrawing from social contact, so not wanting to be with you anymore, big changes in how they eat and what they eat, and even when they eat as well.
Someone's off their food, someone not enjoying the things that they usually like to do, someone who's quieter than usual maybe, who's become a bit withdrawn.
If they're not seeming like themselves, if you know someone well and they start to seem a little more stressed or anxious than usual, they start to maybe say a few things that you think are a little out of character, they maybe don't look after themselves as well, they're not showing up as regularly to whenever you meet up with them, that would be a sign to just have a chat to them and check in, see if they're okay.
You might also look out for things like drugs and alcohol, if that's something that is new to them or that is increasing. Sleeping as well, so if they're sleeping heaps more than normal or they're not sleeping at all. If they're withdrawing from you and not wanting to engage with you.
Something different. If you're used to working with somebody or being friends with someone and they usually are a kind of way with you and all of a sudden they're not, or they're slowly changing, or I think that's a good, just check in, are you okay?
If they're like quiet, if they're not feeling themselves, if they're like distant kind of thing, and just like making sure that they have energy to do stuff with you.
I know with my friends, they go real quiet and they don't talk, or they leave class earlier. Sometimes, like with me, myself, I would say one word and then kind of forget about the whole subject that we're talking about, like miscommunicate with that subject. So I think it's good to always look out and ask how their day has been in case anything has happened.
But I still say that, you know, it's something when you're together with a person. So it's about spending time with them. Like just remembering to check in with someone every day.
I would definitely recommend them talking to me about it because I'm their friend, and probably ask them if they're worried about something and share that information.
I would ask them if they were okay. I feel the same way sometimes, and it's all right to be that way. And there's people around to help you, and you're not alone in this.
You know, there's so much more you can do after that, but you don't really know what's going on in someone's head until you make that first step and ask, how are you going? And really, you know, that's something we say almost every day in passing, but if you have a, you know really how you're going kind of conversation and give them that space, then I think if someone is going through something, that might be all that they were looking for and needing.
Yeah, if you saw that your friends had any of those, what would be a really good starting place might be checking in with their family or friends. So if they've got a family member that they're close with, having a conversation with them would be a really great place to start, because that family member can then support them to get along to the GP and get some help if that's what's needed. And sometimes friends see different things than family see, so it's really important to share that information to help create the whole picture of what's going on for that person.